of the real thing. We're going off-road with EA Sports WRC. This is Codemasters' first crack at an officially licensed rally game. And man, they didn't mess around. The handling model is an evolution of the one from Dirt Rally your seatbelts because these means cars slide through corners with just the right amount of chaos, demanding precision but rewarding aggression. The damage modeling, smash into a tree and you're limping to the finish with a bent axle and shattered dreams. It's the kind of game that forces you to respect the road or suffer the consequences. That said, it's not perfect. The visuals are a bit of a mixed bag, with some environments looking stunning, while others feel a bit flat. However, that's a small gripe of mine. If you want a rally game that makes you feel the road, this is the one to beat.
It is your turn to relive the era of French dominance.
Ubisoft's latest entry in the Crew series goes full festival mode, bringing players to the Hawaiian island packed with races, challenges, and a staggering variety of vehicles. Cars, bikes, planes, you name it. The game doesn't take itself too seriously, which makes for an experience that's all about having fun, exploring, and trying crazy stunts. The handling isn't as polished as some of the other games on this list, but the sheer amount of content makes up for it. The island setting is gorgeous, and switching between vehicle types keeps the action fast. Now this one's for the Formula One fans. F1 brings its patented high-speed, high-stakes racing with an improved handling model that makes every turn feel more responsive. The career mode is deeper than ever in this one too, with team dynamics and driver rivalries adding an extra layer of depth and immersion. The car handling is of course superb, and the AI drivers put up a real fight, making racing feel genuinely competitive. This one can get pretty addictive if you're a fan of the sport like me, but some fans feel that yearly releases don't bring enough innovation, so we'll see what happens. Still, if you're a fan of F1, then picking this one up is a no-brainer. If you love speed, precision, and the kind of racing that makes you rethink how physics works, Trackmania is your game. This is about breakneck runs on absurdly designed tracks that demand pixel-perfect control. You're boosting through loops, dodging obstacles, and flying off ramps so massive they look like they belong in a Tony Hawk game. The great thing about this game is its simplicity. You accelerate, brake, and steer, no complicated mechanics, no tuning, just you versus the track. And those tracks, absolutely wild. The community-driven aspect is huge, and players constantly creating new courses that range from cleverly designed circuits to outright chaos. Some of them are so brutally difficult they might as well be a Dark Souls boss fight. There's no real campaign, no career mode, just time travels and leaderboards. And that's what makes Trackmania so great. If you enjoy endlessly trying to shave milliseconds off your lap time and competing against ghosts of players who are somehow way better than you, Trackmania is an absolute blast. Okay, so a racing game where you drive tiny cars on insane toy tracks? Sure, why not? Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 leans all the way into arcade mayhem, offering tracks full of loop-de-loops, insane jumps, and high-speed boosts that send you flying. It's all about quick reflexes and adapting to the crazy track design. Some races feel like a roller coaster on steroids, with twists and turns that completely defy logic. The handling is tight, responsive, and has just the right amount of arcade looseness to make it fun, without feeling too floaty. You also get a solid mix of vehicles from classic Hot Wheels designs to pop culture icons. Customization is a big deal here too. Not only can you tweak cars visually, but you can build your own tracks, leading to some absolute chaos online. And yeah, online multiplayer is pretty solid on this one too. The game improves on the first Hot Wheels Unleashed. It was a genuinely fun time. If you want a game that captures the joy of playing with Hot Wheels as a kid, this is it. While the Project Cars series may have met an unfortunate end, Project Cars 2 remains one of the best racing simulators ever made. This game lets you race everything from karts to Indy cars, and it throws in an incredibly dynamic weather system that can turn a casual drive into a white-knuckle fight for survival. The attention to detail here is unreal. Cars feel weighty, tire grip changes based on temperature, and even things like track elevation can mess with your handling. It's the kind of game that demands respect. You can't just floor it and expect to win. you have to drive, and it rewards you for learning how to push each car to its limit. Project Cars 2 is definitely a good one to check out if you like variety, and I gotta say this one holds up. Alright, this one's a classic. If you miss the days when racing games weren't just about perfect laps, but also about absolute chaos, Burnout Paradise Remastered is still one of the best arcade racers out there. Unlike traditional circuit racing, this game drops you into an open world where every street is a potential racetrack. Every intersection is a danger zone, and every crash is a slow-motion spectacle of twisted metal. The handling is fast and loose. This is not a sim. This is a game that wants you to slam into your opponents, trade paint, and send them flying into walls. There's a great mix of events: stunt runs, road rage challenges, and classic point-to-point races. And the sense of speed? Absolutely ridiculous. The game wants you to push the limits, threading between traffic at high speeds while narrowly avoiding disaster or causing it. The remaster cleans up the visuals nicely, but at its core, Burnout Paradise still feels as fresh as it did in 2008. Burnout Paradise is about making chaos look stylish. Wreckfest is about reveling in destruction. This is part Demolition Derby, part traditional racing, and everything feels like a car crash waiting to happen. Because it usually is. The physics engine here is phenomenal. Metal bends, doors fly off, and cars crumble in a way that makes every impact feel weighty and brutal. And unlike a lot of games that just throw in damage as a visual effect, Wreckfest makes it matter. Smash up your car too much, and you'll feel it in the handling. Lose a wheel, you're gonna have a rough time finishing the race. What's great is the sheer variety of races. Some are standard laps around a track, except half the field won't survive to the finish line. Others put you in ridiculous vehicles like lawnmowers or school buses, and let chaos unfold. There's a real Mad Max energy to it, where every race feels like a fight for survival. You can usually pick this up pretty cheap, so definitely worth checking out. That's it, folks. Don't forget to leave a like if you watched the whole video and check out our next one. 20 best PS5 games you can play right now. Catch you in the next one.